The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Carson-Newman has released its 2021 volleyball schedule with Coach Ashley Tiernan and Michael Wattrang here for the Eagles Sports Network. And Coach, it's nice to just be back in this kind of normal setting here, but also I'm sure for you to have a normal fall season to get ready for what has been the preparation been like for you as you get ready for a very heavy slate.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind of the last, I guess, year and a half, and so we're excited to get back to some type of normalcy. It feels like in the last couple of weeks things have kind of gotten back to normal. Looking ahead to a fall season that we were hoping to have last year, coming off of a spring season that was very strange for us, I'm sure for everybody. So we're just really looking forward to just getting back at it starting next week.
It's a very heavy overall schedule, 32 matches, but even more so in terms of games that don't take place here. You only have 10 home matches this year. You're in 3 separate tournaments, so a lot of neutral games as well. What does the amount of travel do for you as a coach, knowing that you're going to be bouncing around a lot throughout the year?
Yeah, we do have a lot of away games this year, and just by design, that's how it happened. And we're just going to prepare every week like we typically do. We'll do all of our film sessions. We'll schedule our practices and all the things that we need to do to make sure that we're ready to go for whatever away game is coming up.
Let's start with how the season begins. You go to USC Aiken for the first of 2 trips. You go back there again in October as well. You get 4 matches there. What's the preparation going to be like? Because you get back-to-back doubleheaders, back-to-back days. What's the preparation going to need to be like for your team to get ready?
Yeah, that's going to be tough, but we're going to make sure that we put into practice what that toughness looks like. So when it comes to our matches, they don't feel like they're that difficult, that we've overcome the limits that we potentially have placed on ourselves, and we're just ready to go.
The way that the schedule breaks out, you only have consecutive home matches twice. You play 3 straight at the end of September into October, and then you have 2 straight right there at the end of the year. When you do get home matches, what do you want your team to take advantage of by playing here at Holt Fieldhouse?
Yeah, we've missed all of our fans in the stands, so we're hoping that they'll come back for us, and our athletes can piggyback off of everything that they bring, because our fans are absolutely amazing and they do a great job supporting us. So we're just hoping to get out on our court, show the world what we're capable of doing with our fans in the stands.
You get an opportunity to see, I think there's 7 matches this year against 5 of the other regional teams from 2019 in the Southeast. What's it going to take for you guys to be able to see those teams that are of that caliber and be able to try to solidify another regional bid in that sense?
Yeah, we might have done that on purpose. We wanted to make sure that regional-wise we were going into it with a good head on our shoulders, with a good understanding of what our region looks like, so that we can get back to that regional tournament and go back to the Elite Eight.
When you look at how the overall season plays out, 32 matches is a lot. There's not a lot of time for training in that regard. But you do get a lot of matches. So, I mean, there's nothing better than actually playing in those games. When you look at how the roster breaks out, when you look at what you're trying to accomplish for the overall season with the 3 separate tournaments, how do you want this team to kind of mesh together, spending so much time on the road this year?
Absolutely. We'll do a lot of team bonding, obviously, together, and there'll be days that we just need to separate and go our separate ways for a little bit so that we can regroup, and all those things are a balance with any team dynamic. Being on the road together so much, we'll have a lot of opportunity to really get to know each other. The great thing about our roster, and we did this by design, is we have a lot of depth in every single position. And so with the 32 games, with a lot of away games, a lot of things can happen, but we're confident with all the depth in every position we have that we'll be able to compete at a high level.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
She's Ashley Tiernan. I'm Michael Wattrang here for the Eagles Sports Network.